But before you take your seat tonight, just bless someone beside you with a warm hug. Tell them you in the right place. Come on, tell them you in the right place. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Jesus. Come on, just bless it real good. Felt a little song in my spirit. I can't sing it right now. I've been preaching. But I was going to ask you if you could, where is she? Come sing for me. I don't know the name of it. I have to make up names and titles for the song. I just know what it sounds like. I think it's called Draw Me Close to You. Never Let Me Go. And that's the only part I want to hear. I'm desperate for you. That's all I want. That's what I want. Y'all give her a mic. We're going to worship just a second here. Anybody really came for anything tonight? Listen, how many of y'all have ever heard me preach? Let me just say this. I don't have a whole lot of formalities. I don't have a whole lot of nothing really. I just love the Lord. Come on, somebody. I just love the Lord. Before we start singing, I just love the Lord. I've been preaching too long to try to impress people. Come on now, impressing people will get you killed anyway. Come on, you can impress people and they still ain't gonna care about you. I made up in my mind as long as the Lord is satisfied. Come on, I graduated from people trying to be my friends. Come on, if you can find one good friend, you all right. The shepherds of this house, and we've honored them tonight. We thank God for them and their son and their daughter. And thank God for Lady Bo, my good friend. Sometimes it's just good to have a good friend. Also thank God for the other woman. I got here, raise your hand, darling. Let me see, wait your hand, Lady Bo, let them see you too. Amen. Also my good friend. Now see, Lady Bo used to be my good friend. Now I got me a second good friend. Wave your hand, baby. As long as you keep giving me purses, you my second good friend. Come on now, listen, if your friends don't ever give you nothing, if they ain't nothing but a taker, y'all gonna make me get started early. Then I came in here now. Normally I kind of got a feeling of when she gonna show up. But she shocked me tonight, waiting all the way from Texas, Dallas, Texas. You just come on up front, baby. Just walk up and down the aisle, let them see you. And she came here for me. I know her family thinks she came for them. Wait, they wasn't thinking about y'all. Thinking about Dr. Capehart. I love her dearly. All her family, all her nieces, wave your hand. Come on, I have to love you because I love her. Come on, wave your hands, baby. They live in Hattiesburg, and I know Waiter didn't come all the way from Dallas just to see her pretty nieces. Come on, she came to see her pretty preaching friend. I thank God for her. I know she loves Dr. Capehart, and Dr. Capehart love her back. Thank God for the sisters that came with me as well. We thank God for all of the pastors, all of the mighty men and women of God. Tonight as we go just a step further, I just wanted to hear just a little bit of this. Just sing that part for me, baby. I'm desperate for you. Oh, follow her, follow her. And that's your testimony tonight. I'm lost. We need you tonight. I'm lost without you. Come on, if that's really your testimony tonight. That's my testimony tonight. And anybody really need it? I'm lost without you. Some days I don't say I'm desperate. Some days I just tell him, so Lord, I know that I need you. 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 Somebody will bless the Lord tonight. Come on, thank you. Come on, give the musicians a hand. Come on, give them a hand. Before you take your seat, just lean over and tell your neighbor, tonight the word is for me. Come on, tell them it's for me. Be seated. Y'all to take me into church mode now. Amen. I'm going to preach tonight, I believe. There's a word from the Lord that's been in my spirit. When I wanted to preach something else, I tried. I really made up my mind I was going to preach something else, but really the Lord was really pushing me to minister this word tonight. So I'm going to do my best to teach it, preach it, whatever we're going to do tonight, because somebody needs this word tonight. So get your Bibles, 1 Samuel. And I'm sure you've already had wonderful church and wonderful conference. And if you come to church on a Saturday night, now Friday night don't impress us much because that's just regular church. But if you go to church on a Saturday morning or a Saturday night, you serious about God. Come on now, that's your rest day. That's your getting your clothes done, your hair done, your something done. Because you've worked all week. So I thank God for each of you coming tonight to at least be here to hear the word. It does not matter how anointed the preacher is. You don't have nobody to preach to. Come on, we're going to say that again. It doesn't matter how anointed you are as a preacher. There's nobody on the pews. So we got to at least recognize and give you honor for coming to hear. Oh, come on, somebody in here. You didn't have to come. I thank you for showing up tonight. Amen. It's from 2 Samuel. And I have a lot of reading here to do. And so if you don't like reading, a little bit here, this might bore you just a second. But I want to take the time to read this. You got me up in a good hour. I'm long-winded. Come on now, you saying long. Can't we preach long? Come on now. I didn't get saved at 2. I got a whole lot of years to preach, and I like doing what I've been called to do. Come on now. Most people that hear me know, I don't like nobody standing up to do nothing. Don't like what they doing. Come on, I don't care if you're doing the announcements, the benediction, or the welcome. Come on, that ought to be the best welcome. Come on, man, because somebody asked you to do the welcome. Do we have any visitors? Like, my God, if I was a visitor, I'm not going to acknowledge it. Come on, don't even be a waitress and you don't like serving. Slamming the food on the I get my own food. I got 2 hands. Come on. I like the way the young ladies sing tonight and all the praise and worship people. I tell them all the time, don't tell me that God has anointed you to sing. We ask you to sing and you got to clear your throat, talking about your voice is hoarse. Take all mistakes for love. No, when you are anointed, oh come on somebody, the anointing makes a difference. You could have just got out of the hospital. Y'all ain't saying that had throat cancer. When you are anointed, we can't tell when you're going through. Oh, y'all ain't ready tonight. Listen, please don't tell me that your anointing is an intercessor and you are anointed to pray. We ask you to pray over the beginning of the conference and you tell me you got to pray about it. You mean to tell me you got to pray about praying? Y'all ain't saying nothing. Oh, God, help me out. Maybe y'all don't know them kind of people. I got to pray about it and see what the Lord is saying. No, by the time you get through with praying about it, come on, half the church done died because of it. Y'all ain't saying nothing in here tonight. You got to be ready, honey. You can tell when somebody is anointed. You set the atmosphere when you show up in the room. You don't care if they in the right key. Come on, your anointing commands the key. Y'all not hearing me? Let me go about my business. Oh, you can tell when folk anointed. Look, when you have a conference, that ain't the time to be putting the folk up that's in rehearsal. Y'all ain't hearing me. When people come for deliverance, y'all not hearing me. People ain't got time for you to be learning your lines. You ought to know them, y'all. Y'all ain't hearing me. I came in here for a breakthrough. Come on, you got to be ready. Take the time to come up in here and play with nobody's soul. Be seated. Go ahead and lay hands on my own head because I feel that crazy spirit. Listen, we living in the hour now. I'm glad I'm good and safe. And I'm not, I really do, I feel kind of whatever for them folk just getting saved. Come on. Folk like me ain't gonna mess with the halfway saved folk. Let me explain what I'm saying. People like me, I got enough sense, you know, to calm my anointing down and all that. When people get up that ain't got nothing, I just know they're gonna bless God for you. But people who just got delivered from a demon, that's trying to make sure that demon don't come back, baby, they'll turn you off and go find somebody that's anointed. Y'all not hearing me? They ain't gonna let you prophesy to them in no parking lot. Come on, somebody. They not gonna let you speak over their life when they just got free. Cause you know, I wish I had somebody in here that know it took you too long to get free. Be seated. What about y'all? This new generation gonna play. We take all mistakes for love. It's Bibles. For the first step, I'm gonna get through this and this. But I know people pay me no attention half the time. They gonna remember it one day. I enjoy. You can't even tell that I've been up since 2 a.m. This time, flying back from Orlando. Preached in Orlando last night. Preached in Pensacola on Thursday night. And will be in my service tomorrow and have 2 days home when they rest. Come on now. Don't tell me you full-time ministry and you ain't got no invitations. You need to go find a J.O.B. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Come on, the Lord called me off my job and you still ain't got an invitation? Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing. I had a master's degree getting ready to do all I was doing good when he called me up. You mean to tell me you gonna call me off my job where I was getting a guaranteed check? Said you was gonna bless me. Y'all not hearing me. I've been doing this full-time 16 years. I still in 16 years have never ever called the church talking about the Lord dropped in my spirit that I need to come preach in your church. I still to this day don't have business cards. Y'all ain't saying nothing. If the anointing is on my life, you ought to be finding me. Y'all sit down. I'm trying to help me somebody. Folks come up giving me their card. I said, what this for? I ain't calling you. Come on, if the Lord don't drop you in my spirit, it ain't the scriptures. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. Because let me tell you something, if I was a sinner today, I sure be a good one. Y'all let hear what I just said. Let's try that again. Let's try it on this side. Let me tell y'all what, I don't know about the rest of these preachers, so don't look me. Listen, I don't even call myself a female preacher. Why I got to put a gender on it? Oh no, we ain't going there. I don't do them debates. No. Listen, when God has anointed you and called you for something, I need to leave people alone. Get ready to say something. They slipped my mind. They're going to come back to me in just a minute. Give me a second. They're going to come right on back. Because it's imperative. We need to say it. Come on, somebody in here. I try my best to help people. I really do. Because people nowadays, they just crazy. They just crazy. See, when I came along, I came under old school. Now, I know I look young, thank God. I just had a birthday last Wednesday. I'm 47, honey. I'm going to be 90 and still cute. Saying nothing. I'm still gonna be cute. Come on, somebody up in here. God didn't want me to have weed. He wouldn't have made it. Come on, somebody in here. Your lashes too short, gonna buy you some. Stop hating on the woman next to you. Come on, somebody. And her purse ain't real, so stop breaking your neck trying to buy a real one. Go get you one of them knockouts. My ladies laugh at me. Then I'm gonna get on that talk. I first started preaching. Two of my assistants told me, said, "Doc, you got to get you a purse, get you a real purse, because you're going somewhere." And mother, I didn't know where I was going. They said, "I'm going somewhere. You got to you gotta fix yourself up. Look like where you're going." And then what they tell us? Look like where you're going. So we drove, I think it was to Atlanta. But to Birmingham. Went to Birmingham to Neiman's. Hey, that's where they said the big times go. So I got me a Neiman's account. That's what they said the big time people do. I went and got me a Neiman's account and a Saks account, and they said I'm going somewhere. Now it's mighty strange that they were telling me I was going somewhere, but they didn't have no going somewhere money because they didn't buy the purse. They pushed me into doing it. And they said, you got to get you a real Louis Vuitton purse. And so, because they said, you going somewhere. And I did, and that purse was $2,000. And I'm telling you, it was cute. I walked out of Neiman and said, I'm going somewhere. I called myself, I preached. I won't even tell you the conference I preached at. It was a big conference. I'm sitting on the platform, had my real Louis Vuitton with me, baby. Look, you don't walk with a real Louis, $2,000 like you came from the country. I came from the country, come on somebody, but I wasn't preaching in the country. So I was walking, with the real Louis. I got on the platform and I'm preaching. Oh, I don't even know what the title of the message was, but I know I was preaching. I was preaching, and the anointing and the glory, and it hit me. I gotta watch my purse. That ain't cheap. I didn't get that at the flea. Ain't no fees on that one. Y'all, they said. In the middle of my message, I turned around to check to see where my purse was. I watched that purse all night long. Y'all ain't saying nothing. When I got home, I said, this is the devil. There's a spirit on that. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I said, when I had one that was $35, I shouted all over the church. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I took that purse and it's in my closet today. I've been just waiting on somebody to bless with it. That they won't have a right spirit. See, I didn't have a right spirit. They tell me all the time, they say, Doc, why you? Girl, I preached in Kentucky last Thursday night. Young lady said, "Ooh, Dr. Capehart, I love that blouse you have on." I said, "Thank you, baby. It was $7. If I catch one again, I'm going to get you one too. Send it to her." She said, $7. I'm like, nah, it ain't cute. It was cute. Well, you didn't know. I said, let me tell you something. At least I ain't broke trying to look cute. Y'all ain't saying that. I learned the secret. Baby, cute, you better be cute, but don't be broke. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I be rocking my $7 blouse all on TV. I'm going to see you in it again. I said, if you follow me tomorrow night, you will see it at the next church. I got to get my money's worth. Okay, y'all sit down. I'm just trying to help me something. I'm going to give me a class on this kind of stuff one day. Only thing I don't buy cheap. Only thing I don't buy cheap is my hair. No. Because you don't want to be looking like a frizzle goose with that cheap stuff. So you got to invest the way it's necessary. All right. Come on now, you got to invest. You don't want to, some things you can't go cheap with. But see, what I found out about the church is, because most of the church can't tell the fake person, because we can't tell the fake saints. Y'all ain't saying nothing. You got to know how to identify the real before you can identify the fake. Y'all ain't saying nothing. See, now that I've had a real Louis, I know what a fake one look like. Come on, somebody. I ain't even got to go inside to find the tag. I already know by the stitches. I can tell you how it's put together whether or not it's real. Come on, that's why we don't care how loud the saint is. It's how you put together, baby, that determines if you're real. Oh, get your Bible, 1 Samuel. And now that God blessed me with a second good friend, I don't have to buy no purses. Other week I was preaching, where was I? Jackson, Durant, Mississippi, and I had gone that city. Let me tell you how the Lord bless you now. See, I didn't notice when I first started preaching. I thought I had to buy everything. I know my favor is more than my money. I was buying everything. See, I should have waited until I met some of these good friends and told them I wanted a Louis. A real one. So last week or whatever, and I've gone that Saturday to look for me a yellow purse. I wanted me a yellow purse. I saw somebody with a yellow purse. And I had gone to the store, I had landed, and I said, I got a few little hours, I'm going to run and find me a yellow purse. And I couldn't find the one, one talking to me. You have to say something to me. If you don't say nothing, you leave it there. I have to holler at you and say, come here, girl. Yeah. And if it don't do that, the ladies know to keep stepping. So them little persons wasn't hollering at me. So I didn't get the person. I got on, I wore the outfit I had on, I got on tonight, and I had a great purse with me. And so when I got ready to preach and service was over, I turned and I looked around. And my second best friend had a yellow purse. I didn't say nothing. I said, I know how to do this. Asked them, they left early, before they did, after the service, I was still talking to somebody. And so I called them on the phone and said, where y'all going to eat? Bless y'all. While we sitting there, all I did was just let her see the yellow in my outfit with my gray bag. And she said, when we got ready to go, she said, do anybody have a plastic bag? We said, a plastic bag? What you need a plastic bag? She said, because I got to get my stuff out of Dr. Capehart's purse. And see, that's how you bless people. I'm just saying that because that's how you be blessed. Simple as that. And I'm telling you, I've carried that purse every day since she gave it to me. So you need to give me a pink one now. Verse 17, 26 verse. Have it say amen. And David spake to the men that stood by him, saying, what shall be done to the man that killeth this Philistine and taketh away the reproach from Israel? For who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? And the people answered him after this manner, saying, so shall it be done to the man that killeth him. And Eliab, his eldest brother, heard when he spake unto the men, and Eliab's anger was kindled against David. And he said, why comest thou down hither? And with whom hast thou left thy few sheep in the wilderness? I know thy pride and thy haughtiness, and the naughtiness of thine heart, for thou art come down, and thou mightest see the battle. The 29th verse. And David said, what have I now done? Is there not a cause? And he turned from him to one another, and spake after the same manner. And the people answered him again after the former manner. And when the words were heard which David spake, they rehearsed them before Saul. And he sent for him. And David said to Saul, let no man's heart fail because of him, thy servant. would you go and fight with this Philistine? And Saul said to David, thou art not able to go against the Philistine to fight with him, for thou art but a youth, and he a man of war from his youth. I'm going to stop right there for right now. I noticed that while I was reading, nobody really said anything. And that maybe because y'all feel like you know the story of David and Goliath. I did too. But I promise you I'm going to say something tonight that you've never heard. Because when the Lord dropped this particular message in my spirit, most of the time I don't even preach on familiar stuff, especially at a women's conference. I can't think of when I preached on the woman with the issue of blood, Hannah, Ruth, Esther, all of them. The woman that was been over for 18 years. I usually stay away from those kind of texts because somebody else gonna preach on them. And I just kind of like to stay away from familiar passages of scripture. I always like to get something new, something fresh. And so when the Lord gave me, this in my spirit, I'm like, oh, they immediately gonna turn me off. Even my grandbaby ain't gonna want to hear this. She heard that in nursery school. But when the Lord dropped this in my spirit, he began to say to me, and there's several topics that God gave me with this particular message, but there's several that I'm going to throw out there for you, that I'm going to save the main one to the end. But I want to just give this one to you first to start off, is the me you don't see. Okay, let's try that again. The me you don't see. See, the problem that I found out with the church is you're hating the person you know about. But watch this now. The person that you see is not your threat. Oh, I wish I had. Why I'm crying now? I'm already preaching. The person that the enemy, when he sees you, he immediately go on lockdown. This is why a lot of times you don't even need to worry about your haters. Haters and enemies and all of those, because all they're doing is disliking what they see about you.